Good evening, everybody. Today is like actually in Thailand, it's a holiday. It's one of the second most important, I think, holidays in Thailand, if I don't wrong about it. This is the King Rama number 4. He put it as a holiday day. And today it's called, one Māgha-Pūjā or Māgha-Pūjā. Purnami, it's actually the meaning is full moon. It's mean the full moon. And in the time of the Buddha, the months was not January, February, March. It was different names for the months. And also, so they used different names. And also, they didn't count according to the sun. January, February, March, this is the calendar, and then they looking in the according to the sun. But in the time of the Buddha, they look according to the moon. So the months is going from full moon to full moon or empty moon to empty moon, and the full moon is every part of the moon is called Buddha Day, like this, and then we are chanting the precept and we repeat the precept and purifying ourselves. But something special happened in the time of the Buddha, in the month, the third month of the year in the Buddha time, it's called Magha. This is the name of the month, called Magha. This is the third month. Even for us, it's February actually, but you see, it's because for us, it's we are looking in the sun. But in the time of the Buddha, they look on according to the moon. So it's falling Magha. It's the third month of the year, and something very, very special happened in the time of the Buddha. Like I said, that because of this occasion, the king of Thailand, they put it as an important holiday. And then Burma and Laos also influenced by this, so it became important for them. In Sri Lanka, they don't use it, they don't celebrate it. Okay, so but what happened actually in the time of the Buddha at the time? It's in the full moon of Magha, is that suddenly, without any invitation, there is no any internet, there is no any WhatsApp or Facebook or whatever, 1,250 enlightened monks, they came to one place, to Balovana. This is the bamboo grove that the king Bimbisara came to bring give present to the Buddha. And this day we call Ovada Patimokkha. The Buddha gave them the Ovada Patimokkha. The meaning of the word Ovada is actually ethics or ceremony. Okay, the meaning of the Patimokkha, it's in the rule, code of behavior, precept of the monk and the bhikkhuni. Okay, so actually the Buddha first time he gave this Ovada Patimokkha or the rules of the monk, but actually all these monks that came there, they came together, there was enlightened monk. So the Buddha actually didn't give them the rules themselves, he gave them the idea of the rules. Soon I will tell you all the story that happened before this, just something like background to all these things. But this also, for example, the monk had 227 precepts, the bhikkhuni or the woman monk, they have 311 precepts. They have more than the men. Okay, there's different reasons because, and then why it's like this. But the Buddha didn't give the precept like this. He didn't give a list of precepts. Things happened, and because the things happened, slowly, the Buddha brings say, this is this and not allowed. Okay, and something else happened, and then they said, this and this is not allowed. And like this, the precept come to be. Okay, and then this also, this meeting, also they call it the fourfold assembly, or assembly with the four characteristics. Okay, it's called in Pali, it's Jatu, it's mean four. Okay, Anga, it's mean factor. Okay, and Sanipata, it's assembly. So it's called Jatuang Sanipata. This is how they call this occasion also. Something that the fourfold assembly or something that connect to this assembly. It was 4 elements. What is this 4 elements that happened? It's that altogether there was 1,250 monks. They come exactly to the same place, without any invitation, without any program, no schedule, just by accident. Second, all of them was arahant, enlightened people. Not only enlightened people, there was enlightened people with 6 power of concentrations. They can fly to the air, they can read the mind, they can do all these magic things also. Okay? Soon I will tell you how it's come to be. I will start to read for you the story, the background for this. The third things that from this 4, I said there is a 4 characteristics. So I said one of them, there was 1,250. Another one, all of them was enlightened people with the power of concentration, 6 power, high power, the ED, we say ED, because it in Pali. The third things, it's that all of them actually ordained by the Buddha. For example, after this, it was different students for for example, Sariputta, Mugalana. They also have many students themselves or other students, they also get enlightened. But in this occasion, all the 1,250 enlightened monks, they was ordained by themselves through the Buddha himself. They was close students of the Buddha. Okay, they was very related to the Buddha. And the 4 things that they come to the same place, like I said, the bamboo grove. This is the place that the king Bimbisara gave to the Buddha. Okay, and then they come by themselves without any invitation. It's in Rajgir. I want to. Okay, now and then the Buddha give them this lecture, this what we call Obada Patimokkha. But before I will touch this Obada Patimokkha, I want to tell you the story since the Buddha get enlightened. 8 months of this. It's been from the moment that the Buddha get enlightened from in the 6 months, Visakha. Okay, in the Visakha, you get enlightened. And then 8 months pass till they reach to this occasion, to the 3rd month, to the Māgha. So from Visakha to Māgha, things happened that the Buddha collect so many monks. And what I want to show you is that something like what happened, one things after the other things. So for this, maybe I will present you first. There, I will share with you. I make some presentation for you. The map. You can see the map? Yeah, you can see it. You see India here. This is India. Okay? You can see, you follow me. Huh? Please correct me if I mistake or you don't see. Sometimes I don't know to operate it. Everybody can see, huh?
Yes, we see it.
Good. So this is India. We are talking about the northeast of India. This square. So this square actually is this square. This is the area of the Ganges. You see, this is the Ganga. This is Nepal. This is the mountain of Nepal. This is Lumbini, the place where the birthplace of the Buddha. So we are starting our trip from here, Saranath. In Bodh Gaya. Bodh Gaya, this place. Our story starts here. This was when the Buddha was 35 years old, in the months of Visakha. It means the 6 months of the year, according to the moon, in the time of the Buddha. The Buddha stayed here alone after he left his 5 students. Under Bodh Gaya is the place where the Buddha get enlightened. The Buddha sitting under the tree, getting enlightened. Okay, and then after he get enlightened, he's not leaving Bodh Gaya, he's not leaving this surrounding. I'll show you something, okay? Just to show you some impression about something. We are talking about this. I'm leaving the map for short time. And now I show you another things. Ah, boy, this one. Okay. You can see this temple? This temple is the place where the Bodhi tree. This is Bodh Gaya, what I just told you now. We are starting our story in this place. Later on, this stupa built by Ashoka, the king Ashoka. The tree is under the Bodhi tree. It should be in which direction? Let's see, this is the coming. The tree is in this size, here. This is when the people coming, they are going down from here. They're entering from here, they're entering to the stupa, you can go around, and then from this side, the tree is staying. Okay? This is the site of Bodh Gaya. I think people come with me to India, or maybe other people also go to India, maybe they remember this place. This is the place where the Buddha, he get enlightened. After the Buddha get enlightened, he didn't leave the place. He's staying in this place 7 weeks. It means almost 2 months. Okay? Almost 2 months. Now I will leave this place again, this picture again. I come back to the map again. Sorry. Share. And then I come back again to the map. So we say, I show you the picture. This is the Bodh Gaya. So the Buddha here stays 7 weeks. One time he makes sitting meditation, 1 week he makes walking meditation, another week he makes standing meditation, gazing, he look at the tree. So every week he do something. After this, he's leaving Bodh Gaya and going all the way 1 week from here to Saranath. What there is in Saranath? In Saranath, there is the 5 friends that practiced with them before. And then he reached there. It's taken 1 week. It means now we are crossing from Visakha. Visakha is the 6th month, 7 weeks, and plus 1 week, it means 2 months. It means after 2 months, the Buddha get enlightened, he visits Saranath. In Saranath, he meet his friend. This was again in the full moon, because it's after 2 months. It means now we are coming to the 8th month. The 8th month is called Asalaha. Asalaha. And also full moon, Purima. It means this is Asalaha Bhucha. Okay? The meaning of the word Bhucha, it's ceremony, or let's say pay respect or veneration, veneration, okay? Something like to make ceremony, okay? So it's the Buddha he coming here, it was full moon of the Asara. He convinced the 5 friends that he is enlightened because they didn't believe him. In the very beginning, they don't trust him because when he left them in Bodh Gaya, this is the place where he left them. He go alone under the tree and he was washing himself and start to eat. This is the reason they left him. When they left them, they come to Saranath. Buddha, he stayed in Bodh Gaya 2 months, 7 weeks, and then 1 week is walking all the way. It's taken 1 week to walk from here to Saranath, and there he convinced them. In the very beginning, like I said, they didn't want to believe him, but after this, he said, if I will teach you, you also will understand. And then in the full moon of Asara, the Buddha gives the turning the wheels of Dhamma. What we chant today, what we chant every time. And Kundanya, the elder for them, became enlightened. He became Sotapan. So they are staying where in Saranath? In the deer park. And they are practicing day by day. And every day that they are practicing, every one of the friends became Sotapan. The rest, they are going to bring the bag, they are going to collect food, the other practicing. So slowly, day by day, it became Sotapan. Okay? Now I want to show you another thing. We are talking now about Saranath. Saranath is about 10 kilometers from Varanasi. You can see here Varanasi. This is the Ganges. Okay? This is Varanasi. It's in black. Saranath is 10 kilometers from Varanasi. And where is the place where Buddha gave them the teaching first time? One moment. I show you something. Here. Should be this one. Okay. I don't know. Can do it big? Okay. I think can do this. Okay. This is, you see? This is again, this stupa, Ashoka built. Ashoka was about 250 years after the Buddha. He knew where is the places because the enlightened person told them, and then he built this pagoda as a memorial. Stay till today. And here, this is the place. You see, this is like a small hut. Okay, this is the, inside there is a post, like a pillar. This is a Ashoka pillar. Behind the Ashoka pillar, this is the Dhammatalk. This here, you see where is the end is moving? This is the place, like a small memorial stupa, where the Buddha teach the students the Dhammatalk, the turning the wheels of Dhamma. So there, they are every day. This was the full moon. Kundanya became Sotapan. And then they practice there day by day, every day, one of them became Sotapan. It means that after the 4th day, there is a 5 Sotapan. Okay? So now we are coming to Asala, the 4th day. We have Buddha and 5 Sotapan. So they are going a little bit there. There is no, here we cannot see it so clear. And Buddha give them the second ceremony. So the Dhammatalk Pavanatana Sutta was the first ceremony that the Buddha teach ever. The second ceremony, Anatalakana Sutta, the Sutta about the non-self. And in the moment that these 5 friends, they are hearing these 5 Sotapans, they're hearing the Anatalakana Sutta. Now the Buddha have 5 Arahant. They became Arahant, enlightened people. So now there is a Buddha with another 5 enlightened people. There are 6 enlightened people. Okay? What is this Asala? What's starting in Asala? The Pansa, the rainy season, the Vasa. Okay? It means now in the full moon of Asala, when the Buddha gave the turning the wheel of Dhamma, in Saranath, it was the first Vasa that the monks started in this place. During this time, they are staying here, and later on, another man, rich man, his name is Yasa. He was depressed. He was really don't know what to do. He's running, he's meeting there the Buddha. The Buddha say, "Come, Yasa. Here there is no depression. There is no sadness." And Buddha teach him the Dhamma, he became Sotapan. His father coming to look for him, the father of Yasa coming to look for him. In the moment that the Buddha teach the father the Dhamma, Yasa became enlightened. The father became Sotapan. The father invite the Buddha with his 6 students. Because why? Now you have 5 students and another one, it's Yasa. You see how the Buddha starting to collect students, enlightened students, slowly. The father became Sotapan. Sotapan the father invite the Buddha to come to his home to take lunch. The Buddha go there, eat the lunch, teach them the Dharma. Another with the friends of Yasa all together, okay? 54 friends. They joined the Sangha, became enlightened. Now the Buddha already how many? 5. The first 5 people, Yasa with his friend, 55. Altogether 60 enlightened students. Now I come back again to the map. Okay, now we are talking about the story in Saranath. The first pansa, the first rainy season. Finishing the rainy season, Buddha with 60 enlightened monks. Okay? Finishing this time the pansa, what the Buddha say? Now, okay, what is the last months of the pansa? We start on the 8th month, okay? 8 months in Asala. Now we are coming to the 11 months of the 11, okay? The 11 months, also almost the end of the year. This is called in Pali, okay? One moment, I will. Ashabin. This is the name of the 11 months. It's in the Vasa finishing in Ashabin, in the full moon of Ashabin. Now the Buddha said to these 60 enlightened monks, you should go and travel one by one. Don't go together. Because you're already enlightened monks. You don't need to support each other. Go by yourself and teach the people. They will be the first 60 missionary monks. Okay? All of them enlightened, independent. Now we are talking about Saranath. And what the Buddha said to the monk? I am going to Uruvela. Where is Uruvela? Uruvela is here. What there is in Uruvela? Actually, the Buddha said, I'm going to Gaia. You see, Gaia is here. Okay, maybe I should make it bigger. Yeah, maybe this one better. Okay? We are talking about Saranath. You see, this is Varanasi. 10 kilometers from Saranath. Okay? Ashabin, 11 months. Now we are coming about the Buddha getting enlightened. After 11 months, 5 months pass. We are here. The Buddha say, you go different direction. I'm going to Gaia. But he's not going to Gaia directly, he's going through Uruvela. What there is in Uruvela? Okay? In Uruvela, there is 3 brothers called Kassapa. Okay? I will reach to the Kassapa brother. But before of this, the Buddha in the middle of the way, he see very beautiful garden. Very nice place, under the tree, sitting. He's sitting there, resting, not far from Uruvela. And in this garden, it was 30 friends, 30 people. They go to fishing in the garden. They are very happy. They go with the wife. 30 friends with their wives. Each one bring the wives with them and go to make show, go to make fishing, go to make, I don't know, barbecue, what are doing. And one friend from these 30 friends, he don't have wife. So what he have done? He look for prostitute. He bring with them prostitute. That will be as a movement for him together. They are doing their fun, everybody show whatever they do. And what happened with this prostitute? She ran away. So this man don't know what to do. He's starting to look for this movement. He running after the woman with all the people. They're looking for this woman. Suddenly they see the monk sitting under the tree, the Buddha sitting under the tree. So they asked the Buddha, did you see the woman? The Buddha said, look at them. They say, look at the man. He said, what is better for you? To seek for a woman or to seek for yourself? To look for a woman or to look for yourself? So the man said, of course, to look for myself. So the Buddha said, please come and sit down. And the Buddha teach him, he became, all of them, 30 people became Sotapan, take refuge in the Buddha. Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Okay? So they became Sotapan, okay? And then they became a monk. They didn't took refuge on the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, they became Sotapan and they ordained as a monk. But you see what I'm talking about. They became Sotapan, they are not enlightened. Okay? Till now the Buddha has 60 enlightened monks. And another 30 Sotapan monks. Okay? Now, after this, the Buddha continued. Going to Aurovela. What there is in Aurovela? Like I said, in Aurovela, there is three brothers. These three brothers called Kassapa brothers. One elders, one middle, and one young. They are very big yogis. They are worshipping fires. They believe on the fires. They do different ceremony with fire, different things with the fire. And the Buddha knows they are ready to get the Dharma. Because the Buddha knows also the past life of them, how much merit these people they make in the past life. But this time, they are very, very attached to all this ceremony and all this power of concentrations. They all have supernormal powers. They are doing different extreme things. And the highest from them is the Aurovela Kassapa. The brother named Aurovela. Why is named Aurovela? Because he was practicing in Aurovela. The other two, they was practicing in different names, in different places. That's why they give them different names. So one of them was Nadi Kassapa, and another one practicing Gaya called Gaya Kassapa. So Aurovela Kassapa have 500 students. Nadi have 300. And the youngest, Gaya Kassapa, have 200. So the Buddha, he come to the elders from them, to Aurovela Kassapa. And he told Kassapa, the big brother Kassapa, I am enlightened. You can learn from me. So, but Kassapa brother Aurovela, so proud. Because why? He have supernormal power. He attached too much. He think that he himself enlightened. He's sure that he is enlightened. So he don't believe to the Buddha. He say, I am enlightened. You are not enlightened. So what the Buddha doing? The Buddha know that if he want to convince and to break his proud, he have to play the same game that he is doing. So the Buddha making different kind of show with the power of concentration. And every time Aurovela Kassapa excited. He's so excited about it. And after this, he said, no, I am better. And again, the Buddha show him some kind of power of concentration. Again, the Buddha, he always say, wonderful, but I'm better. So much attached to the self of his power. Okay, he's sure that I'm enlightened. The Buddha is not enlightened. At the end, the Buddha convinced him. When the Buddha convinced Aurovela Kassapa, which is the elders, all the students enjoy to the Buddha. Okay, and then the Buddha take them to, let's see if this moment, I just want to see if they actually became Sotapan in this moment. Okay, all of them and because all of the highest from them became get faith with the Buddha, they all ordained. They became like monks. Now the Buddha have them as a monk, and then the Buddha take them to Gaya. Okay, he take them to Gaya. It's called Gaya Sisa. Okay, a place nearby Gaya. It means that from Uruvela they are walking to Gaya, and the Buddha sitting on the rock, and all these 1,000 people sitting under him. And the Buddha give them the third ceremony. I told you the first ceremony is Dhammatalk, turning the ways of Dhamma. The second ceremony is the Anatalakana Sutta. And the third ceremony is called the fire or all in flame, or the fire ceremony. Okay? In Pali, it's called Atita Pariyeya. Then the Buddha tell them, yeah, everything in fire, because this is the language that they know. They like very much the fire. You say everything is fire. All the sense is fire. Hearing is in fire. Seeing is in fire. Smelling is in fire. Thinking is in fire. The consciousness is in fire. In which fire? In the fire of the suffering, fire of the aging, fire of the pain, the sorrow, the sadness. Okay? And when they hear this ceremony, the fire ceremony, all of them became enlightened. So now the Buddha have another 1,000 enlightened students. Okay, you see how the Buddha slowly the Sangha going to be bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, and then the Buddha, what the Buddha doing? After now the Buddha have enlightened another 1,000 enlightened students. The Buddha take them from Gaya into Rajgir, into this place, Rajgarh. Why the Buddha go to Rajgarh with these 1,000 students, enlightened students? Okay, the Sotapan people, they stay there. So Sotapan monks, they stay by themselves. Buddha convert all these three brothers. They say the elders was with 500 students, the another one have 300, and the other one was 200. Altogether 1,000. Okay. So the Buddha going with these 1,000 enlightened students to Rajgir. Why the Buddha go to Rajgir? You see, before the Buddha get enlightened, he come from Lumbini. From Lumbini, he goes slowly, and he go through this area. He come to Rajgir, and then he go to Saranath to get enlightened. So when he go to this area, in this area, there is a king in this time, Bimbisara. Bimbisara, when the Buddha was, before Buddha get enlightened, I'm talking about the time before Buddha get enlightened. King Bimbisara saw the Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama. He recognized this is a king, this is a prince coming from Shakya. He come from here. He know him very well. So he said to him, please stay with me. So the Buddha said to him, Siddhartha Gautama actually, that time not yet Buddha, he said to him, I don't want to be king. I want to look for enlightened. So the king Bimbisara asked the Buddha, in the moment that you will get enlightened, please come to me. I want to offer you then. So this is the reason the Buddha promised to the king Bimbisara that after the enlightened, he will come to him back. So this is the occasion that the Buddha coming together with all these three Kassapas to the Rajgir. And there he meet the king. The king know that, oh, the Buddha came with Kassapa. But what is special? You see, I told you about these Kassapa people. They are very, very important people. They can make a lot of special power. The Buddha was young. He was only 35 years. And the Kasapa people, they very, very well known. The Kasapa, Wobela Kasapa, very, very well known. The king know him very well. He think that he's enlightened actually. So when the Buddha coming with these brothers of Kasapa, then the king come with a lot of people to meet all this assembly, all these people together. The Buddha, the Kasapa, Wobela Kasapa, the younger Kasapa, all these great important people. But they start to get confused. They're looking at the Kasapa. Wow, this is the teacher? No, the Buddha is the teacher. Who is the teacher? Because they don't know. The Buddha very young, Kasapa very important, but they don't know that actually the Buddha already convert Kasapa. So the Buddha, when he see this time, he can read the mind of the people. He see the people under confusion. The people don't know who to worship, who to pay respect. So the Buddha give hint to the Kasapa brother, to Orobela Kasapa. He said, Orobela Kasapa, what is the reason for you that you left the fire worshiping? He said, the student, all these people getting confused. Maybe you clear the doubt from them. So the Kasapa brother, Orobela Kasapa, he already enlightened students of the Buddha. He looking at the Buddha, he understood immediately what the Buddha said to him. And what Kasapa make? I told you he have special power of concentration. He fly to the air about the size of the palm tree. And then he declared to the Buddha, I'm your student, you are my teacher, I'm your people. And then he go down and bowing to the Buddha. And then second time he fly two sides of the palm tree. And then again he declared, I'm your student, you are my teacher. He go down, bow to the Buddha, to the legs of the Buddha. Like this 7 times, go slowly, slowly, upper and upper and upper with the power of concentration. And every time declare again, you are my teacher, I'm your student. Okay? I'm your student, you are my teacher. Go down, bow to the Buddha. So the king saw like this, wow, was amazed. What is this? So the king invite the Buddha and all his students to the house, to his palace to take lunch. The Buddha give them the lecture. They all became Sotapan. It means the big King Bimbisara get Sotapan. I told you King Bimbisara, this is the king that I told you in the past stories that his son killed him later because of his karma. Okay? I told you the story that the king, the son killed the father and this. So actually the father was the King Bimbisara. This is what I'm talking, the king that I'm talking about. Okay? And then the Buddha, the King Bimbisara, he promised the Buddha to, when he will come, he give him a land. So the king King Bimbisara think, what can I give him? Which land I give him? So the Buddha said, not so far from the place of village, but also not so close. He said, quiet, okay, but not so many animals. Then should not be too hot, okay, should not be too cold. And then the King Bimbisara was thinking, I can give them the Balaban. Balaban, it means bamboo grove. Okay, and now I show you something. Okay. Yeah. This is actually the Balaban. See, it's existing today. There is also bamboo area. Okay, I choose this place to show you because it's something like more, the view is bigger. But there is also a part in the very beginning when you enter, the entering is from this side when the picture is taken, and then there is a bamboo there, and okay, it's very, very nice place. People can visit also today. All these places, the king, what his name, the king, come 200 years after that, yeah, he built all these places. Ashoka, yeah, the king Ashoka, he present all these places according to what the enlightened monk he took him and showed him where it was this, where it was that. Okay, so you remember this Balaban because our story it's about something that happened there. All these enlightened monks come together, they come to this place that I just show you now. Now we go again to the map. Okay, we are now here. Okay, Rajgir. Now we have the situations, the Buddha with Kassapa, they are going, coming, the king, all the monks, they are going around, teaching, the meeting, the whatever. The Buddha staying in this occasion in the Bhagavan. Okay? Now I'm going to tell you the story that happened 2 weeks before February, or let's say before Magha, before today, something like this. We go backward 2 weeks. Some story that happened. I told you that in Saranat, in Bodh Gaya, in Saranat, the Buddha teach, and he had 60 enlightened monks. The first 5 was Kundaniya was the most elder, but the youngest from them was Asaji. His name was Asaji. This was the first 5 monks that I told you that day by day, every one of them, they became enlightened, the first panza. So the youngest from them, the last one that get enlightened from these 5, is named Asaji. When they finish their rainy season, the Buddha say you should be missionaries. You should go around. Don't go together. Go one by one. So Asaji decided to go to Nalanda, to this area. Okay? To this area. The name of this area was Upatissa, okay? Nalanda, it later became also university. You see, we are talking about nearby Rajgir. The Buddha is here, okay? The Buddha actually staying here. Asaji stay not far from there. In this Upatissa village, there is 2 people, Sariputta and Moggallana. They don't know yet about the Buddha. This is happening sometimes in, let's say, on the beginning of Magha. Sariputta and Moggallana, they're looking for teachers. They are going, they found one teacher, teach them different things, concentration, whatever, they let go. They say, this is not the teacher. They came back home. They are coming back again to this area. They promise to each other, they are going, if anyone will let them meet the teacher, they should invite the other one. So one day, Sariputta walking on the street, and he meet Asaji here. Asaji is walking Vrindavan, collecting food. Sariputta see Asaji. He's an enlightened monk, okay? And he understands something is very, very deep with this monk. He's not a simple monk. So Sariputta waiting for Asaji to finish eating. When Asaji finished eating, Sariputta asked him, who is your teacher and what is the method of your teacher? So Asaji said to him, I don't know, I'm young. I cannot explain you. But Sariputta is the most clever. Later he became the most clever monk of the Buddha. He's so clever that he's answering to Asaji, your duty is to say what you are saying. My duty is to understand. So Asaji say, my teacher is the great Buddha. And the teaching is whatever rising is also ceasing. And my teacher teach the reason of whatever rising and the ceasing also. And then in this moment, Sariputta hearing this sentence of the rising and ceasing, of the anicca, of Uttaya Payayana, okay, immediately became Sotapanna. He just was hearing from Asaji one sentence. And then he became Sotapanna. So he said to Asaji, where is the teacher? Where is our teacher? He said, here, in the Balavan, in this area, not far. Our teacher stay not far from here, in the bamboo grove. So Sariputta said, you see what actually Sariputta answered to him? Ask him, where is our teacher? Because he became Sotapanna. In the moment that he became Sotapanna, immediately he connected himself to the Buddha. The Buddha became his teacher. So the Sariputta says to Asaji, you go on to the teacher. I will come later. I have some business to do. What is the business that he have to do? He have to go to Mugalana, to invite Mugalana also. So he's going to Mugalana in the same place. They are living nearby. They are very close friend from childhood. And then he tell them the same things. Mugalana also became Sotapanna. But they don't immediately the same day. This all happening 2 weeks before Māgha-Pūjā. Okay? And then they go to their teacher from the before. Okay? Because they have teacher before. So they don't forget the teacher teaching before. They also want them to attract them, to let them know to the teacher and the other students, other friends that practice together with them, that the Buddha come to the world. Then the master is in Velovan. Please come with us. They are going to their old teacher. And they are telling him, come with us to the Buddha. The Buddha, he came to the world. But the teacher is so proud. He say, no, 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 no. And then what he said, and again they say, please come with us. They present it to all the students, to the teacher and all the students that the teacher had. So the teacher, 500 students. So the teacher is so proud. What the teacher tell them? The stupid people will stay with me. The clever people will go with you together to the Buddha. So what happened is that 250 students, they left the teacher, they come with Sariputta and Mugalana, and they go together from this area to the Balavan in Rajgir. They are coming, they're entering. Now the Buddha sitting with a group of other monks, all of them enlightened. In this moment, the Buddha sees Sariputta and Mugalana coming. Immediately the Buddha will say to all the assembly, to all the people sitting, here coming my right and left attendant. They are the students will be right and left, they will help me. And in the moment that Sariputta and Mugalana coming, with all the other students, all the other friends that come from the other teacher, the Buddha say to all of them, come monk. And in this moment he ordained them. Just to say, come monk. He invited them to come as a monk. Immediately they became ordained and then Sariputta sit in one side, Mugalana sit in the left side. Okay, right side and left side. Now they are Sotapanna, both of them Sotapanna. The Buddha give Dhammatalk. In the moment that the Buddha give Dhammatalk, all the 250 friends, all of them, they became enlightened. So now there is 1,250 250, not 1,000, okay, because the 1,000 is not, some months was there, okay, the other friends from the Kasapa, they go somewhere, they spread all over, I don't know. But together with the Buddha, the 250 that come with Sariputta and Moggallana, they all became enlightened. But Sariputta and Moggallana, they're sitting, they are still Sotapan. They didn't change. Why? Why they didn't change? Why all of them changed, but only Sariputta and Moggallana, they didn't change? Because they are attendant of the Buddha. They are the students of the Buddha, the close helper to the Buddha. They need to cook more. They need to practice more. They need to be more developed. They are more they need to be more qualified to make their mission. So what happened is that now we are talking about 2 weeks. We are coming already. You see, slowly, slowly, we are completing 8 months from the time of the Buddha enlightened. We're going to slowly, slowly collecting different students, enlightened students. Now we are coming to 2 weeks before the Māgha-Pūjā. Okay? And then after 1 week, now we have Sariputta, Moggallana, both of them Sotapan. Moggallana going somewhere, practicing, walking, sitting, making determination all the night. But he falling in sleep all the time. Falling in sleep because he have strong concentration. He have the most powerful of concentration with all. Yeah. And then he don't need to go to get advice from the Buddha. They send the mind to each other. The Buddha and Moggallana sending the mind to each other. Moggallana asking the Buddha, what should I do? I'm all the time falling in sleep. The Buddha said, you make a walking meditation. And then he became enlightened. Now you see, after 1 week that he became monk Sotapan, after 1 week he became enlightened. But Sariputta not yet. Sariputta didn't get enlightened yet. Why? Because the right attendant of the Buddha, he need to cook more than the left attendant of the Buddha. The Sariputta need to cook more than Moggallana. That's why not yet enlightened. Another 1 week pass, we are coming now to the Māgha-Pūjā, the Māgha-Pūjā, Punami, full moon of, it means today, we are coming to today, morning time, morning, noon time. Here there is, you remember I told you about the mountain. Last time I told you about the mountain, Boicher Peak. I will show you. Nearby here, there is a mountain, small mountain called Boicher Peak. I talked with you about this in the past lectures. What happened there, different kind of things. Now I show you again about it. Now our story going to the Boicher Peak. Sorry. This one, this place. Before I talked with you about this, the Buddha was practicing here. Ananda was practicing here. But here down, I'm not sure if it's this size or maybe the other size, there is a cave. Our story now in this cave. The cave stay here down. There is here, you can walk down, 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 down. People come with me to the pilgrimage, they can probably climb this place. Now I show you the cave also. The cave stay here. Okay, we are talking about this mountain. Buddha and Sariputta staying on this mountain in the morning of the Māgha-Pūjā. Here, Buddha sitting, nearby him, Sariputta sitting, making a fan, making cool his body, okay? And then what happened is that in the mountain, someone started to go down. Who is this someone? the nephew of Sariputta. Nephew of Sariputta, his name was Dikanaga. Dikanaga was practicing another technique. And he going down the mountain. But it's not clear to him something about the feeling. What the meaning of the feeling in ourselves. So we see Sariputta sitting and the Buddha. So he come to the Buddha. He ask him the questions. The Buddha give him a lecture about the Vedana. The Vedana is anicca, dukkha, and anatta. In this moment, Dikanaga, the nephew of Sariputta, became Sotapan. Sariputta became enlightened. It means that in the Māgha-Pūjā, today in the morning or noontime, something like this, Sariputta became enlightened. So after this, the Buddha going down back to the Valovan. Yeah, the Valovan is not far from there. Okay, so now I show you again the Valovan, and we will count the story in the Valovan. Yeah, now we are coming again here. The Buddha finishing with Sariputta. Sariputta became enlightened on the mountain. Dikanaga became Sotapan. The Buddha going down, we are coming afternoon. Afternoon in the full moon of February. Okay, full moon of, let's say, Magha, on the 3rd month. We are coming now already 8 months after the Buddha he get enlightened. You saw how the Buddha collects Sangha. Now the Sangha is somewhere going. They are going here, going there, or whatever. Okay? And in the evening, in the afternoon, this Sangha spread all over. There is no any communication between them. They are coming to this forest, to this bamboo grove, bamboo forest. They are coming slowly, slowly together in the evening till it's come to be Buddha and 1,250 enlightened monks, which all of them have the supernormal power. They just now ordained by the Buddha himself. Okay, they are all enlightened. They are coming accidentally to meet the Buddha in this place. Okay, in Rajgir. You saw there in the map. I don't need to go back again to the map, but they come here. And then the Buddha give them the Ovada Patimokkha. It means their recitation about the precept of the monk. They don't need precept. They are all pure. They are all enlightened monks. So they don't break any precept. They're not capable to break any precept. Now you see Kassapa have 1,000 students. Sariputta Moggallana, 250. So altogether, it's 1,250. Okay, of the Sariputta and Moggallana and Kassapa. So most of them in the before, just short time before, what they've done, they used to worship fire. Okay, the attitude of ascetic, of tapas. They are standing on one legs, they are walking on fires, they are doing different kind of things like this. They are very, very tough. But now they convert, they are already enlightened. Okay? So the Buddha is coming and tell them the Ovada Patimokkha. Now I will show you the satsang of this, the Ovada Patimokkha. This is the Ovada Patimokkha. Okay? I will explain you the meaning also, okay? Yeah. So what the Buddha tell them? You see, this is 3 satsang, in 3 sentences. This is one. Ah, sorry. Okay, thank you that you're telling me. Yeah, I have to do it. You see, I have to remember how to operate. Yeah, this is the way. Yeah, now. So this is one, this is second, and this is the third here down. Okay, this is the third. I will tell you, and then I will explain also what the Buddha means. The Buddha said like this. There's some of the sentence is something that I don't know if you hear, probably you know already, because it's very famous people there in Thailand or Buddhism. The Buddha starting like this. Kanti paramang tapotitika. The meaning of this actually, Kanti, it means patient. And the Buddha said to them, patient is the highest austerity, okay? Or simplicity. Or let's say the patient is the highest form, the mind development or mind practice, okay? Or ascetic life. And why the Buddha start from this? I told you that all these monks before, what they do? They practice very strong ascetic. They think they have to torch themselves. They think they have to spend the karma or to do some, I don't know, very standing on one legs or not eating or whatever. And the Buddha said to them that just to be in the patient, this is what will the best for you. Just to wait. You are sitting, you have a pain, just don't immediately stretch or whatever, okay? So the patient is something like he talk to their heart, to their understanding. Okay, so this is the first sentence. And then he continue. Nippanam paramam vadanti Buddha. It means the Buddha say that Nibbana is the highest. But what the Buddha, first, why? Because they used, before they was very attached to the concentration. They think the jhana, flying, there was too much attached. The Buddha say, no, Nibbana is the highest. All this game of concentration is not the highest, but Nibbana is the highest. Okay? Also, the Buddha used one word here, which is like Nibbana is a cooling. And again, he used the word of the fire, using something like against the fire. Okay? That Nibbana is the most cooling things, the most highest in this case. Okay? And then the Buddha continues, Nahi papajito paom pagati. And the meaning of this is that the one that harming another people, okay, is not a monk. Okay, Papajit is someone that leave home and became ascetic. So you say he's not the person that is hurting, harming other people. Is not ascetic. You see something like don't make bad. Huh? And then the Buddha continue. Samana oti pang vietayanto. It means the one that mistreat others, okay? Bully others, insulting others is actually not a monk, okay? They're talking also about speech, also about actions. And then this is the most famous things for on this sentence. Sapapapasa akaranam. I think some of you know it. Don't make any evil. Kusala supasampada. Cultivate good, make good. Sachita payotapanam. Purified your mind. Etang Buddhanang sasanam. This is the teaching of all the Buddhas. And what is this? Don't make bad. Do good and clean your mind. Actually, this is the basic things of Sila Samadhi Panya. This is the basic things of the Eightfold Path. Do good, don't make bad, and purify your mind. And the Buddha said to them something like all the precepts, all what we are, all the rules that the monk have, it's based by this. Don't make bad. Do good and purify your mind. And then, so this is the second verse. And now we come to the third verse. Ano pawado, ano pagato. Okay? This is this one. Ano pawado, ano pagato. Yeah? And this means not to speak harshly. Okay? Not to shout on people, not to blame people, okay, other people, not complaining, insulting. It means about speech, the way of the speech. This is anopavado. And then anopagado, it means not to act bad to people, okay, not to harm other people. So it's not to speak in the wrong way, not to act in the wrong way. Patimoke cha sanwado. Patimoka, it's the rule. Huh? We talk about patimoka, it's the rule. Rule of the monk in this case. It means restrain yourself, be careful, behave according to the law, according to the rule, according to the patimoka, according to the precept. Matanyuta ja saya sanam. And this, the meaning is, be moderate with the food, not to eat too much. Like Tanat usually say to the people, eat to live, don't live to eat. Okay? Which means be careful about how much, you don't take too much food or whatever. Take how much you need. Just exactly what you need. I teach it just yeah. I did Jiteja. I did mean big. I teach Jiteja. How you go? It mean make the intention about the adijita. Adijita, it means the higher mind. Okay, something like the concentration, to develop concentration. Your intention when you are coming to practice, try to dedicate yourself or think about or say, determine yourself to achieve the higher mind. What does mean higher mind? We're starting first from the jhana, the concentration. But if we talk about higher than this, about nirvana, about cleaning the mind, Māgha and Phala, okay, purification of the mind. And then you finish again, Etang Buddhanang Sasana. T is just the point, okay, end. Okay, but this means this is the teaching of all the Buddha. So what Buddha actually is doing, he gives them this instruction according to their past, okay? They are coming from very ascetic, very, very intensive practice, and the Buddha tell them something like, and also talking about with the fire, they attach to the fire or something. So the Buddha, he showed them that actually something like middle way. This is the way to the, and this kind of Ovada Patimokkha. In the very beginning, I told you it was not a rule of the monk. So 20 years of the Buddha, he used this sentence to remind the people out and the monk how to behave. But after 20 years, monks start to do more and more problems, and then the Patimokkha start to be slowly, like it today, 227 precepts that the monk has. Okay, they all together 227. Say this teaching, whatever it was in the Balaban, in the bamboo grove, in the full moon of Māgha. So that's why we are celebrating it And in Thailand, for example, the people they are taking the precept. They give donation or whatever. They use it in the like to purify themselves and to do merit in the temple. Okay, and like I said, the king number 4 of Thailand, he took this event that happened in the Buddhism and he make it as a holiday in Thailand. It's one of the important days. So that's why in Thailand today it was actually a holiday. It was, I think everything was closed or something like this. Okay. So this is actually happened today. One more things that happened in the time of Māgha-Pūjā, just to give you some kind of indication like this. The Buddha passed away when he was in the Visakha-Pūjā, in the full moon of the 6th month. And Māgha-Pūjā is 3 months before. So what the Buddha make 3 months before? He give away his life. He said, another, you meet Mara, and Mara told them, oh, you promised me that after you have monk, you have a woman monk, you have lay people practicing, you have lay women practicing, you will finish your duty. So the Buddha said in Māgha-Pūjā, he said to the Mara, you will get what you want. Another 3 months from now, I will finish my life. This is come at the end of the life of the Buddha, okay? But it also was in Māgha-Pūjā, in the same day. That the Buddha was just let go of his life, okay? And he said, after 3 months, he will finish his life, okay? But it's not connected to our occasion. It just happened in the same days of the year, okay? So this is about today, why we're celebrating today as a holiday. What is the meaning of Māgha-Pūjā and the importance of Māgha-Pūjā? I tried to show you how the Buddha collect all these students that at the end they come together in Māgha-Pūjā since he get enlightened. Anyone have questions? I will take out this so we can. Okay. Anyone have questions?
What is like in Thailand?
Yeah.
So this is the day when they do the chanting all night in the temple, in the old temple.
No. Normally they do all night in the Visakha. They will do it in the Visakha. They also will do it in the in New Year. But this is something like the Christian in New Year. They also like to do. As a respect of the Christianity, or I don't know, whatever, something like this. They also doing it overnight. But as far as I know, in Māgha-Pūjā, maybe, I don't know about it. I don't think so. But as far as I know, it's holiday. Today in Thailand is holiday. I think it's the second important holiday. But not in Sri Lanka, for example. Burma and Laos, I think, influenced by Thailand. But in Visakha, I think they do. But anyway, today it's a full moon. Because it's a full moon, normally in the full moon, they are practicing overnight in many temples. I cannot say that they make chanting all night, but they are doing practicing something like this. The pagoda is open, people are practicing till tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, they change the precept to 5 precepts, and then they can go back to work. But this is in the full moon, normally they do. They take the precept, the 8 precepts. Please, anyone want to ask something? Good. So if everything is clear, we can pay respect again to the Buddha. Araham sama sambuddho bhagava bhutan bhagavantan abhivaden Sawakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhamman Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Sanghan Namami. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Ajran.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome. Good night. And
Laila Tov, Ajran.
Laila Tov, next week I cannot remember when is the Buddha Day, but we'll see. Hopefully we see us there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.